Okay, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Ava. Welcome to Booked Up with Beth.
Thank you, baby.
Well,
Good
thank you.
morning. That was my granddaughter, Eva. And again, welcome to Booked Up with Beth. Today we have the lovely Val Penny on the show again. It's so nice to have you back, Val.
Thank you for hosting me today, Beth. I'm thrilled to be back.
Oh, yeah, I'm thrilled to have you back. I loved your first book, so today is going to be extra special because I got to read the second one. And it was so much fun. So
Thank you.
I'm going to give you a minute and let you tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, you wouldn't know it by my accent, but I actually come from your side of the pond.
Ooh.
I was born in California, in San Rafael, just north of San Francisco, and I have kept coming east. So I was born in California. By the time I went to high school, I was in Colorado. And then I studied in New York and then worked in Virginia and fell off the end and married a Scot.
Oh, Virginia is one of my favorite places to go.
It's a
It's just
beautiful
beautiful.
state. It is. Yes.
I used to vacation there every year when I was small. We would go to the beach and then historic Williamsburg and
Oh, yes.
that I love going there. It's just an experience everybody should see. It really
I
is.
agree. Yes, beautiful.
And what was it? The theme park in there. I can't even think of the name of it anymore. It's been so long since I used to go. But just the whole state is absolutely gorgeous, and I love to travel through there. It's you have to see it. The Shenandoah Valley and all of it. It's breathtaking.
It is indeed, yes.
But you ended up in Scotland, which is still beautiful. I mean,
it is a beautiful country, absolutely, but it is very cold. Right now, it is very cold. It is cold and damp and dark. But apart from that, it's fine.
Well, we're not doing much better here. I mean, I have my lights on, and it looks like I'm sitting in a hole here. It's, I think, 26 degrees this morning.
Wow, yeah.
And just chilly and ooh. And so what do? I wear a shirt with, because I'm sitting right next to the heater. So I can't decide if I'm, half of me is hot and the other half of me is cold this morning. So
Oh, yeah.
Go figure. Old-fashioned radiators.
Yes, yes, indeed.
So I've got the window on this side with the cold air coming in and the heater on this side pumping out the heat. So half of me is hot, the other half of me is cold. Good old Pennsylvania.
Absolutely.
Okay, I have people.
Of course. It's Thanksgiving. Of course you do.
So do you still have Thanksgiving since you're from over here? Do you celebrate over
yes,
there?
my husband and I are always keen to celebrate Thanksgiving, and this year he didn't have turkey. I'm vegetarian, so I don't anyway. But this year he had some lamb, so that was fine.
I saw on the news the other day that a lot of British people are celebrating Thanksgiving now, just because they like the idea of a big Thanksgiving celebration.
Yes, I think many of us have a lot to be thankful for.
Well, hey, I think it's great. Everybody should be, have a day to give thanks.
Yes, I agree.
No matter what country you're in, especially these days, being thankful is a beautiful thing.
I couldn't agree more. Yes.
So, yeah, everybody, happy belated Thanksgiving, and I hope you all enjoyed your day.
Yes.
I did. I call it Pie Day. I'm
Yes.
thankful for the pie.
Very good.
I mean, turkey's good, yeah, but hey, the pie makes the days. Yes,
Absolutely. Let's hear it for the pie.
I'm the pie girl. Everybody have your pie. Um, yeah, then I let the kids, you can have pie first. Of course you can. Grandma says you can have pie
Of
first.
course, and it's Grandma's house.
That's right. And what did we do? The day after Thanksgiving, we went out and bought one of those graham cracker pie crusts and chocolate pudding to make us a chocolate pie.
Oh, perfect.
So we're buying pie fixings the day after Thanksgiving because that's how it works at Grandma's house.
That's right.
And then we spent yesterday painting ornaments for the Christmas tree.
How lovely. Yes.
I do enjoy
That's
my
nice.
babies. So,
Yeah.
and
Great fun.
now that I've gone off on the tangent chasing the squirrel, let's get to your book.
Well, yes. The book that is out just now is the second book in the Jane Rennick series, and it's called A Fighting Chance. Now, with the books in my first series, they were all based in Edinburgh, which is the capital of Scotland. But I've decided in this series, Beth, that what I'm going to do is take Jane all around the country. And what I'm hoping is to have a couple of tax deductible vacations on the strength of the research.
There you go. That works.
So this book, A Fighting Chance, is set in the centre of Scotland. It's set in the city of Stirling, and Stirling is a very historic city. It has an ancient castle which hosted Mary, Queen of Scots back in the day. It has, on the outskirts of it, a tall tower called the Wallace Monument. And that is built in honour of William Wallace, who was one of the Scottish heroes who attempted to vanquish the English in the Battle of Stirling. But Stirling also has a university, and it also has the only exclusively female prison in Scotland. And a lot of the action in A Fighting Chance takes part in that prison.
Crazy Edna, the lady who runs over people with cars.
Well, yes, absolutely. Yes, she's back again.
Yeah, I didn't pick up on her right away. I didn't remember the name because it's been so long since I read the first book.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, now I know this woman. I know, where am I, this, because it was there still from the first
Sure.
book. I didn't pick up on it right away. And then it hit me, okay, she's the crazy car lady. And so, yeah, I was like, okay, this clicks. And
Yeah.
as the story is so detailed, I love that about it. And of course, Jane, you pick up on the characters. Pardon me, my sinuses are wonk.
Oh dear, it's that time of year, isn't it?
Yes, when the heat comes on and everything dries, and the whole mess of the thing. So yeah, I was picking up on the characters from the last book a little bit, and of course Jane, and so, and when I hate to give away,
but Jane is still fighting fit.
Yes.
This is one of the things that Jane and I possibly do not have in common. She enjoys running, and she, given half a chance, she will run anywhere instead of walk. But that level of fitness that she maintains is certainly one of the things that is of use to her in this particular book.
Of use, my goodness, it's like a curse, I think. She just runs upon trouble.
She does, doesn't she?
She does. I'm more like Brian, her partner.
Her partner, yes.
I don't run. I mean, a serial killer chasing me. Well, it's a good thing I carry a knife, because I just turn around and say, "Okay, buddy, let's go." I'm not running. We're going to fight it out right here. I'd rather fight you than run from you. No, I'm not a runner. I wear my heels, so yeah, running.
Oh my goodness. Well, you won't be running in those, dear.
No, I'll just turn around and, give you a heel in the private parts before I'm going to run from you.
One of the things I enjoyed exploring in this book, which I hadn't done for a couple of books, was to explore the relationship between Jane and her wife Rachel. And I had a bit of fun in A Fighting Chance, because both Jane and Rachel are approached by other people who are interested in them romantically. And I just thought that little spider of jealousy might be a bit of fun to play with. And I did enjoy doing that, I have to admit.
Yeah, that was interesting for me, because you didn't really get that in the book I read. So this,
No.
I was kind of like, okay, it was an interesting tidbit in this story, and Rachel has a really important role in this book.
Yes, I like Rachel. She's in many ways a much softer character than Jane. She's a much more overtly loving character than Jane. But then, of course, Jane had a difficult childhood, whereas Rachel grew up in a happy family, and I think that is. That's the way of it.
And it's a good thing that she does have that personality, because I'll tell you what, I could not deal with those crazy Cheney people.
Yes.
I mean, she handles them so well. I'd have punched them all in the nose within 5 minutes of knowing them. They are just absolutely insane. Josephine is here. She says she was cooking and eating dinner. I forget what you guys are on a whole different. I haven't even had my brekkie yet.
Well, here it's about 3:15 in the afternoon. So, yes, just about time to be making dinner, right enough.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock and I still haven't had my brekkie. I always wait till after the show.
Of course, yes.
On a Sunday. And I have, I guess, brunch. I'll be making dippy eggs for the babies when I'm done here. They just have a little.
Sounds good.
They just have a little cereal.
Pie, I think I might be right over.
I know, right? Yeah, I have a nice a bunch of goodies down there for the kiddos.
Of course, yes.
Grandma always, feeds them all the good stuff when they're here. So the Cheneys are a bunch of kooks. And where did you come up with these crazies?
Well, a lot of the characters I come up with, particularly the villains, come from reading newspapers and listening to the news. I don't know about the news over your way, but over here, there are always crazies of one sort or another. And Josephine's made a sticky toffee pudding.
Yes,
that
I want
sounds
some of
delicious.
I keep hearing about these things, and I want to try them. She needs to
Sticky
send some
toffee
to me.
pudding is largely made of dates, and it's absolutely delicious. It's one of my husband's great favorites. But getting back to Jane, we're always diverted by pudding and pie, aren't we?
I know. This is the cooking episode on Books with Beth. Her favorite desserts.
But with these particular crazies, I made them up, and you know, you read about something in the newspaper or you hear something on the news, and then you adapt it. And I had a great aunt Peggy who was nothing like Peggy Cheney in the book, but when my older daughter was little, she couldn't. My Aunt Peggy was my great aunt because she was my husband's aunt, my father's aunt, and so she was my older daughter's great aunt. And when she was tiny, she couldn't get round this great. So it came out Great Grumpy Aunt Peggy. And actually, Aunt Peggy was quite grumpy, and so nobody ever corrected her. And so when I was looking for a name for my villain, I thought, it didn't work all the way through, but I thought, yes, Peggy is a great name for a bad-tempered villain.
I love that. I love that. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, I love that. And there was Edna.
Yes.
Near the end of the book, when she gets her hooks into that poor little girl and says, I have a job for you.
Yes.
Okay, are we going to get that in the next book?
In the next book, what is happening is that Jane is going up, Jane and Rachel are going up to the northeast of Scotland, and it's going to be set in the northeasternmost county of Scotland that is still on the mainland. So not going up into the islands, but it's going to be set in Caithness. And I can promise you some more villains and some more villainy that Jane and Rachel will have to resolve.
Oh, yeah. I know that was just totally off the mark of anything. I don't know, but it popped into my head.
I think I have already written 6 books in the Hunter series, D.I. Hunter Wilson. And so I was taking a little break from that. So a Fighting Chance and then North by Northeast will be the next 2 books that come out. And then after that, the 7th in the Hunter series will come out. And that will be Hunter's Festival. Every year in Edinburgh, which is where the Hunter books are set, there is a great big series of festivals of the arts. There is what you might call the official festival, which deals mostly with high theatre like Shakespeare, and it has ballet and opera and that sort of thing. And then you have the Festival Fringe that has a lot of comedy and more amateur theatricals, doing plays and tunes and things. And then there's a festival of cinema, a film festival. There's a jazz festival, and it's just a complete cultural hodgepodge. And I thought that would be a great place and time to set a Hunter book. So that'll be the next Hunter book. I'm surprised Josephine's been so far north as Caithness. They call it the lowlands of the north because you have to go past the highlands to get to Caithness, and Caithness itself is very flat. So it's known as the Highlands of the North, or the Lowlands of the North.
Josephine wants to know, are all these done through your publisher, or do you have any plans to go indie?
No. I to be perfectly honest, I'm a little frightened of all the skills that I have to learn if I'm going to go indie, because I would have to learn formatting, and I would need to find my own editor, and I would need to find a cover designer. So certainly for the time being, I'm very happy where I am with Spellbound. They're wonderful to me, so I wouldn't want to rock the boat.
Josephine said her grandmother used to live in the Orkney, and she spent a lot of time in Scotland.
My goodness, yes. Orkney is the group of islands that is just to the north of Caithness, and it's very beautiful and very historic. There is a boat, a ferry, that goes from Caithness to Orkney, and sometimes the weather can be quite inclement, so you need to have a strong pair of sailor's legs to get up to Orkney by boat. You can fly as well, so there are choices, but it's too far away for a bridge. It would be too far.
She said crossing Scala Flow was always fun. LOL yuck. Oh, Scapa
Flow, yes. The Scapa Flow is interesting because there were some boats or ships in the Second World War that were scuppered there, and it's quite an interesting place to visit. As I say, Orkney is very historical. Yes, AI can be a difficulty.
Now I forget the guy's name, heaven's sakes, but I was so happy to hear him and the twins were doing well.
Oh yes, Frankie and his twins are doing absolutely fine. Yes, and he has a wedding coming up. So he and Donna will get married, probably not until Hunter's Festival, but the plans are in progress for that. I think we want to get Frankie's older brother back from the military to be the best man.
Oh yeah. I always like to know the characters from other books that are doing well in the future. I know it's crazy, but you kind of hang on to these things,
Oh, absolutely.
And you like to know that they're doing well. So I was so happy to hear about the twins, because they didn't have a mama, and I worry about the babies. I always worry about the babies.
Yes. That's our job, isn't it?
It's crazy, but yeah, I was so worried about that. It just broke my heart when she passed away.
Oh yes.
I'm such a goof that these are the things I worry about and hang on to from books, But really, I mean, that's the sign of a good book, is that these things stick with you, and that really did from your book.
I think that's important. With the crime novels that I write, although the crime is central to the story, the characters have to develop because it's a series, and if the characters don't develop, it's going to be very boring for the reader. And so the characters move on a little bit every time. And one of these days I'm going to find a nice girlfriend for Tim, but at the moment he's still playing the field a little bit.
Oh, and getting his name stolen even.
Indeed.
I want to see how that works out. Yeah, I was just, but no, that really is, to me, that's the sign of a good book. That, okay, it's been what, a year since I interviewed you the last time,
That would be right. Yes, almost
and
exactly.
yet that one little piece of a book is going to bother me so much.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
year later, that I was so happy to find out that these characters were doing well.
yes, yes.
So
Well, don't
yes,
worry, I'll keep writing so you can keep up
thank
to
you.
date.
Thank you. Yes, you'll have to come back when the next book comes out so that I can
I'd
find
love to.
out what's going on.
I'd
I
love
have
to.
to know what's happening in this world.
Absolutely.
Because it's very important that you keep up with these people.
Indeed.
You get so attached. And
Yes.
I'll tell you what, you threw me for a loop with like I said, I hate giving spoilers, but with the baby in this book,
Yes.
you threw me for a loop.
Yes.
Now there is, this is so hard to explain without giving things away. Okay, so basically we have the drug dealers that Jane is going after,
Yes.
and she finds a boy murdered
Hmm.
out running. I mean, when this girl runs, look out, she just falls over dead bodies. This is not a lie. And then she's out running again, and she runs, finds a dead girl. Okay.
Yes. You don't want to be anywhere near Jane when she's running, do you?
No. And so just, her runs are cursed. Like I said, just don't run with this girl. She's cursed. And the autopsy shows that the girl was pregnant.
Yes.
And when you find out the baby daddy, you're like, oh my
Yep.
God.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's as much as I'm giving away. So, and you're never going to believe the ending. You're never going to believe about what happens with the bad guy. And you're never going to believe who the baby daddy is. And you're, and partner Brian, oh my God, boom. I'm not even going to tell you tears, but I'm not telling you. You must read. Hi, Sharon. Thank you for coming. She says, where are your novels set?
Oh, hi,
Which,
Sharon. My first series, the D.I. Hunter Wilson books, are set in Edinburgh, which is the capital of Scotland. The Jane Rennick books, which my most recent book is the second in the series, A Fighting Chance, those ones are set all over Scotland. And I have to say that the first book in that series, which is the first cut, has been considered for serialization on television. So I'll need to keep you posted on that.
really?
Yes. So we'll see. We'll see. Well,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Oh my goodness, this is such big news, and you're just not saying it like it's no thing.
Well, it hasn't happened yet, Beth, and it may never happen. But it's very exciting when someone else enjoys your work enough to consider it, whether it be reading the book or making a movie. It really doesn't, it's just a thrill to be able to share my stories with other people.
Well, oh my goodness, congratulations, sweetie. That's so exciting for you.
Well, thank you.
That's just amazing. Well, if it is, you have to let us know.
I
my
will, I
goodness.
promise faithfully.
Yes, I will watch it. I will. I will watch it very much.
Excellent.
And then I will get to see who these people are. Who would you like to be Jane? Who would you like to be Jane if you could pick someone?
I think Jane might be. There is a British actress, Vicky McClure, and I think she would be a very good Jane. The only problem is she might be slightly too old, but she probably wouldn't be happy for me to say that. with Hunter, I would quite like Ewan McGregor to play him. And Tim, I think I would like Chris Hemsworth to play him.
Ooh.
So I don't know how big the budget's going to be, but I mean.
Josephine says, watch this space. Congratulations. Let's cross everything.
Don't cross your legs, you'll fall over.
Mine are crossed, but I'm sitting down, so we're good.
That's okay.
Sharon says, yes, definitely. My books are set in Edinburgh too. Fingers crossed for you.
Oh, that's so kind, isn't it?
Fabulous. I love Ewan McGregor. Obi-Wan. He's Obi-Wan.
Yes.
He's got the lightsaber.
Yes.
Look at me going like I'm a foolish old woman. But I do love Obi-Wan. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I'm a Star Wars nerd. I am, but I love it. Ooh, see, I use my curling iron, and I'm Obi-Wan. Yay! Oh, that would be just so fabulous. Josephine's laughing at me. Yeah, I'm an old goober. Oh, this is just so exciting. Most exciting news right here on the show. Woo-woo.
Yes.
Okay. I'm calling in. Oh, and Sharon, I'm going to get that to you in the next day or two, I promise. But I've had the babies here, and I just had to renew my, what you want to call it, my Kindle this morning. I couldn't even get on my own Kindle because, that stupid identity theft happened to me.
Oh, no. How awful, Beth. I'm so sorry for you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm so sorry that happened.
My husband nutsed around and did not do the Amazon thing.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, anyway, I just got the notification I had to redo my Kindle even.
Oh, how tiresome.
And my Amazon Music and every little dang thing. So, yeah, I had to renew everything. Even just this morning, I lost a book that I had to do for tomorrow night's show.
Oh, goodness.
I was halfway through reading it, and they apparently snatched it from me because I had not renewed my Kindle. I had to renew my Kindle this morning. So, yeah. Sharon, I will get that. My babies are going home today, and I can mess around with that and get it to you. I feel scattered with the holidays and the babies being here and trying to get everything back in order. And this new computer, I had to get a new computer because things went through my computer screen. That's a whole different thing.
Oh, I had to get a new computer recently, and it was very stressful.
Josephine saying, Beth, breathe. Yes, I know, right? Well, it's crazy, right? And everything looks different on the show now, at least to me. The screen is all different. And I don't know if that's part of why I look so dark. Why my thing looks dark? I don't know. It's just, I need to chill. Okay. We're all good. We all good. Okay. So back to the book. It's a fascinating story. And just like your other one was, it's a wonderful crime drama. You get the drama. You get Josephine. You use iPads. I just can't typey write on those things, but you talk to them, Josephine. I can't do that. I can't talk my thoughts. I have to write them.
Yeah.
And it took me a while to be able to do that from handwriting.
Sure. Yeah.
My first book, my first Cane book, I handwrote it and then had to transfer it to a computer, and that took forever.
I believe you. Yeah.
Yes, she does everything like that, Josephine says. And see, call me old-fashioned, but no, I can't translate that way. No, that's just how it works for me.
Me too. That's how I do it.
On it now, watching you. LOL, have a cushion it rests on, though. Yeah.
Great.
She has a big part in my new book. Josephine does. She's going to
Good.
betray. She's going to betray her employer and end up helping save the day, and then she goes on to work for Kane. So yeah, she's got a big sitch in my new Kane book. Yeah, that's
great.
coming out. So
That's exciting.
Well, she made me an evil queen in one of her books. So yeah, we're having fun. Specifically made for pads, LOL, and I'm so waiting for Kane, LOL. Yeah, it's coming. Like I said, it's just flowing out. It's crazy the way it's coming. So anyway, so we have not evil, just lusty. Okay, I was a lusty queen. Now that's me, all right. So what was I saying? Oh, it's a terrific crime drama. We have drugs. We have inside the prison stuff going down. We have romance in a way,
Absolutely.
We have death.
Yep.
We have dead bodies getting ripped open at the coroners. I mean, it's fabulous. It has everything. It's a great read.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
I did. I really did. And like I said, I was so happy when I saw, what happened with the babies doing good. So it's called A Fighting Chance.
Yes.
And I highly suggest everybody. Josephine wants to know if you are always going to do crime drama, or will you test the waters with other things?
Well, it's interesting. I do read quite a bit of women's fiction and romance, so I might dabble. Who knows? Never say never.
I agree. I mean, the last book I did, because I always had, lusty, as Josephine would say.
Yes.
I can use her lust word. Things in my books, and in my last one, there was 0.
Really?
Really. I was, I really loved the character in my last book.
Yes.
And I decided at the end, she's going into my Kane series.
Oh, good.
And
that's interesting.
She's such a fabulous character. And there's one character, Micah, in my Kane series, and I just never could write a character good enough for him out of all 3 books. And so I thought, I'm saving her for Micah.
Good.
So, there was no romance in this book. I was saving her for Micah. So
absolutely. Well done.
It was weird that there was no romance in her book. It was just a good story. And so now she's in the Kane book, and she's going to be with Micah. So it was weird to write a story that had no romantic interest whatsoever.
Yes, it would be.
And but I enjoyed doing it that way. It was kind of, completely clean.
Good.
And that was interesting. It was
interesting to write differently sometimes, isn't it?
It is. I enjoyed it. It kind of, in a way, took a certain pressure off, if you know what I mean.
Yes, exactly.
It had like that element of, I don't know, a whole relationship with someone.
Yeah.
It didn't have to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just focused on her and not her and someone else. So that was interesting for me, and I kind of enjoyed it.
Good.
You didn't have to worry about her tangling her feelings up with someone else's.
Yeah, that's true. Absolutely.
So that was fun, and I really enjoyed doing it that way. And I'm glad I did, because it got to concentrate more on the book itself. Because the book was, it was about Pennsylvania German folklore, and she was a hex. I don't know. I don't know. Have you seen like hex signs on barns? Those kind of things. I kind of feel like the culture is being lost. Except for the little signs that you can get and things like that. The trashy side that they exploit for the tourists.
Yeah.
But the actual part of it. So I wanted to, kind of share that bit of the culture in a story.
Yes.
And so that's what I was doing. And she was like the last living hex. And so I got to focus on that instead of having to put a relationship in it.
Yes. Yes. And as Josephine says, books do cross over. You don't always have a straightforward genre one way or another, do you?
Oh, thank you, Josephine. No, and I mean, Cain doesn't come in till the very end, obviously.
Yeah.
And then it was fun to write the end in, like, I don't know, I guess it doesn't happen until chapter 3 or 4, the end of Lila into Cain. So, that was kind of cool. But I enjoyed it. It was fun. And it was very interesting.
Oh, yes.
But then you do that. You did that with this book, you cross characters. And
absolutely.
It's fun. It's kind of like pulling two worlds together.
And I think if you enjoy your writing, the readers are more likely to enjoy reading what you write.
I think so too.
I think if you get bored, it shows up in your work very quickly.
Absolutely. Josephine says genres can be restrictive. I write for me. That's what you have to do. If you don't love writing for you, people aren't going to love reading your book.
Exactly. Yes. If you don't enjoy the book, why should you expect anyone else to want to read it?
Exactly. I had a friend who he co-wrote with someone, and the book was fabulous. And I remember telling him, I had so much fun reading this book. I could tell you had fun writing it.
Yes.
And he was like, oh my God, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to hear from somebody.
Oh,
because it was so much fun writing this book.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, I'm glad I told you that then. But yeah, you can really tell when somebody has fun writing a book.
I think so. Yes.
And Lila was short, but she was fun. It was fun for me. It was like,
yes, good,
just fun, Yeah, I think fun. Yeah, it was just something I just wanted to put out there and have fun with, and I did. So that's enough about me. Damn it. Huh.
But don't you think that's the interesting thing about meeting readers and other authors? You can just talk books. Yes. And you don't need to explain why you love them. You just get involved in the moment and swapping stories about things you've read, things you've seen. It's going to be great fun.
Yes, so much. And you will be on this week in group for a takeover.
Yes, that's right. I think it's the 5th of December I'm on, and I'm quite looking forward to that.
Yay! You're just a busy lady.
Oh, it keeps me out of mischief, Beth.
I know how that feels. That's why I keep my babies around.
Quite right.
They keep me out of trouble.
Yeah.
Josephine says it will be fun. Yay. I'll tell you what, I just had to put up 2 reviews in book groups this week, and it was like, I read them, and then my biggest this is my New Year's resolution. Okay, I'm saying it right here live on air. My New Year's resolution: I will start posting reviews as soon as I finish the book. There you have it.
I think it's the best way to do it. Otherwise, you forget.
I do. And then I have to go
Mm.
back and skim through the book again
Hmm.
to write the review. And I let them pile up till I have like 10 to do at once.
Yeah. And
I
that
have got
is
to
not
stop
fun.
doing that.
Yeah. That is not fun.
No, it's not. But I usually see the bad thing is I usually will finish a book at like 1 or 2 in the morning. And I think I am not capable of writing a coherent review at 1
Yeah.
or 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
But so what I need to do then is write the book after my morning coffee.
Sure.
Wait
Oh,
till I
yes.
wake up in
Coffee
the morning.
first.
So
Definitely
this
coffee
is how
first.
I'm gonna start approaching this. If if it's late in the morning, or
Yeah.
late at night when I finish the book, after morning coffee, I will write the review. I will not put it off anymore until I have, a dozen books waiting for me. So
Yeah.
this is my New Year's resolution, and I shall stick to it.
It's much easier for you.
Yes. So everybody heard it right here live.
Yeah.
And I am going to stick to this because I really do. Josephine says she will hold me to that. Good. Someone needs to, because I really do, enjoy giving good reviews. I do. I love to give good reviews to writers. And I'll tell you something. I never pick on typos. I never pick on silly stuff. I don't. And a lot of people I have noticed in our book groups, Josephine, are starting to be real hypocrites. And I hate to say that, but they are nitpicking.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous. If you have typos or, just silly little stuff and getting all bent out of shape over AI covers. Look, I'm sorry, if you write sci-fi, what are you going to do? Go to the moon and take pictures for your cover?
That's going to make it a very expensive book.
Thank you. If you write, you're going to get a spaceman to come down so you can snap a picture of him for your cover. If you write fantasy, what are you going to do? It's so nice that you can use AI now to make a beautiful fantasy cover. So I don't want to hear it. Anybody who wants to use AI to make a beautiful cover, be my guest. I'm not going to come down on you for it. But people are coming down on silly ass stuff. Now, I don't think you should use, AI or any of that crap to write your book.
Oh, that's quite a different matter, isn't it?
Exactly. But
Oh,
if you want
yes.
to use it for book covers,
Yeah.
and that's fine with me. People just want to go to the far end of this spectrum, and it's ridiculous.
Sure.
But when they're picking on too many exclamation marks in your book, or oh, you missed a comma here, or you didn't use a subtext there. Back off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can take out a book by Nora Roberts off my shelf and show you 3 mistakes immediately. And
Oh, sure.
she's been published for how long? She's one of the most known
Oh,
authors in the
yes.
world.
Very well known.
So I don't want to hear it. Who are you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Josephine says I use too many commas. So do I. But some people in group are getting way bad. It's like, hello, I've got 5 best-selling books. Don't come at me.
Quite.
But I will never say it. I never say it. I don't have it. I don't have it splashed all over Facebook for the world to know. And I don't tell people. You know why? Because I really don't care. I was blessed. Okay? I was blessed. And I don't throw it in people's faces. But these little dinky doos who think they're something want to turn around and tell you that you use too many exclamation points and you have one book out and you're going to yell at me over my exclamation points. Give me a break.
I know. I agree. If it's a good story, follow the story.
That's all I do. That's all I do. I will always base a book off the story. If you can keep my interest and you can show me a good story, you're going to get a 5-star review from me.
I don't know about you, Beth, but my grandmother was a very old-fashioned lady. And I remember her to this day. She would always say, if you have nothing nice to say nothing at all.
Amen. That's how I am.
And I think there are a few, not just in the writing community, but there are a few people worldwide who could do with taking a little of my granny's lessons to heart.
Amen, honey. I hear you on that.
Yeah.
I was about ready to put something up in group the other day because there is a lot of new writers who don't need to hear that crap.
Absolutely.
That are just coming out and just getting started and are going to be intimidated by that kind of snobbish behavior.
And it's lovely to read a new voice and a new angle on things. I read recently a historical crime novel by an author I had never read before. Now, in fact, the lady has written many books. I just hadn't read her books before. A writer by the name of T.G. Campbell. And she sets her books in 19th century London. And she clearly does a lot of research, and the descriptions of old London are beautiful. And I just enjoyed her work so much. And I read the first book I had ever read by an author, Sharon Jackson. And again, a completely different voice from any I had heard before. And what an excellent story. The two authors are like chalk and cheese, but new to me, and both in their own way, excellent. And how lovely that I had the opportunity to enjoy books by authors new to me. I have no idea whether there were too many commas or exclamation points or anything else. I didn't look. I just enjoyed the stories.
Sharon is great, Josephine. I've read her too. Yeah, I mean, one of the reasons I do this show is to help other authors.
Yes.
And I'll tell you what, when I was just coming out, I was absolutely terrified, and any kind of negative comment would just send me into a total meltdown. Now I laugh at it. I'm
sure,
like,
sure.
Who do you think you are, you fool?
I don't know whether you've seen it, Beth, but there is a group on Facebook run by a couple of excellent authors, very well-known authors, called the One Star Review Club. And they write, when they get a 1-star review, they put it up. Again, supporting other authors, newer authors, who get their first 1-star review and they're terrified. And these very famous authors will put up their 1-star reviews, and it'll be things like, the book was delivered, but it was raining and the cover was wet. And they get a 1-star review, and you're thinking,
oh, they're in charge of the rain, huh?
That has nothing to do with anything, you know. Or, you know, the main character ate fish for lunch. She should have been a vegetarian, you know. Gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, people are ridiculous. They really are.
As you say, you just need to keep a perspective. And it's only one person's opinion, and whether or not that opinion's valid may depend on whether the review has anything to do with the actual book.
Yeah, people can just be so absolutely ridiculous, and I find them, you know, just so far beneath anything. You have to take it for what it is.
Oh yes. Yes.
But every now and then, yeah, it gets under my skin, especially when I see it done to a friend or someone I care about.
Yes.
When it happens
Or
to me,
when it's
I'll laugh.
unjustified.
Exactly. When it happens to me, I laugh. I'm like,
Yes.
hey, you little
Yes,
putz.
yes.
Well,
Well, when I see a new author who gets a 1-star review and they get all upset about it, I'll maybe comment, welcome to the club. You're a real author now.
yeah, that's how I am too. Or I'll say, do you want me to beat the shit out of them for you? Because I get angry for them.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
always my first thing. I'll beat the hell out of them for
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
It's nice that Sharon's attending the event as well. So Sharon Jackson. So I'll be able to catch up with her there and tell her how much I enjoyed her book.
Oh, she's fabulous. I think
Yeah,
I've
she's
had
a
her on
lovely
a
lady.
show.
Oh, probably. Yes, yes.
I get names confused in my head. It's old age, Geez, I was just talking about that the other day. I said I turned 56, and it's like, oh my God, I'm close to 60. Oh my God, I need to start making a will. Oh my God, which piece of jewelry goes to which granddaughter? Oh my God. And it's like, oh, would you shut up and get over it?
Yes.
Josephine said, yes, I did. Yeah, I was sure I did. I get so many things just
Yeah.
wires crossed. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
it's age. It is. I keep calling people the wrong names now. There's so many grandchildren, and the names just. So I've just started saying you. You know who you are. The one I'm pointing to. Yeah, you. They're like, okay, Grandma, whatever, just feed me. The joys of being a grandma. Oh, okay. Well, so anyway, we've been doing this for an hour, so I should probably wrap this up.
My goodness.
I know, right? It's when you're having fun, you don't pay attention to how long you've been doing this.
It's true.
And me, I just get, the mouth goes. So thank you so much, Val, for coming on the show. I always have a blast with you.
Yes. And thank you for hosting me. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate all you do for other authors. You're a great support to us. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm going to tell everybody again, A Fighting Chance. Fabulous story. And check out all of your books because they are all terrific. Josephine says, thanks, ladies. Well, thank you, Josephine, for making all this happen.
And all my books are on my website, which is not very imaginatively named. It's www.valpenny.com.
You're about like me with that stuff. I'm the same way. If you want to go on my page and post that for everybody to find, that would be great.
I will. Thank you.
And everybody have a great weekend. Well, the weekend's over, isn't it? Okay, well, have a great Sunday for the rest of what's here, and don't wake up too grouchy on Monday. And Val, if you want to hang on for just a minute after this so I can talk to you for a sec.
Thank you.
Everybody, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And stay tuned for tomorrow night. We will have Mr. Mike DeLuca. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Beth.
Thank you, honey. Okay.